Welcome to Scattered, the podcast where ADHD meets real life, geek culture, and the messy, hilarious journey of figuring it all out. From wrestling rings to video game quests, from big wins to epic faceplants, we cover it all, one scattered thought at a time. Now, here's your host, best-selling author, entrepreneur, geek, easy mode gamer, and legend in his own mind, Brian Fink.
Welcome back, Scattered Nation. It has been a minute. Gotta ask you guys right off the bat, you ever have those stretches and, those stretches where life just takes over, where all the stuff you want to get done gets shoved behind and all the stuff you have to do just kind of takes the forefront? That's where I've been. And today we're talking about why that's okay. We're talking about the fact that I am back, standing and ready to keep doing this thing, ready to keep delivering Scattered now on a weekly basis again. Sit back and relax and enjoy yourself. So like I said, welcome back to the Scattered podcast. If you're new here, thank you so much for subscribing. If you subscribed and haven't heard a new episode the entire time, I apologize. And if you're an old head who's hanging out, thank you so much for the support. I am back, and like I said, I am here with a whole onslaught of new episodes. Here's the thing, guys. I'm going to be really upfront about this. It is hard to balance all of this stuff. It really is, especially for someone like me who has the ADHD. I found out, by the way, that ADHD is the only term recognized in the DSM these days. They don't have ADD anymore. So I'm considered attention deficit hyperactivity disorder without hyperactivity or something along those lines. I'm going off on a tangent here, but as you can see, your boy is back in full swing. Anyways, it is hard to balance everything. It's hard to manage everything. A full-time job, working on the book, which by the time you're listening to this is out now on Amazon. Check it out. Just look up Scattered by Brian Fink. It's available $12.99 in paperback, $9.99 for the Kindle version. Super, super excited about that. I've been working on a group where I am doing closed group therapy. Well, I don't want to call it therapy. It's more just some people talking, and we have some different things we're going over. I'd love to discuss it more. If anyone's interested, please reach out to me, brianfinkscattered@outlook.com. Damn, it's been too long since I said that. I missed you guys. I missed doing this. I want you guys to know, though, the fact that I have been so busy, it sucks. It's great. I have something to do, but it sucks because I haven't had a chance to really talk with you guys. I haven't had a chance to connect to the Scattered Nation. I've been so busy working on things. I'm putting up posts constantly on social media. Brian Fink Scattered on Instagram and Facebook. Beefing Scattered, I think, on TikTok. I probably should know that. Anyways, I've been so busy trying to do that stuff and working on the book that I haven't gotten to do this. I'm so happy that I get to do this, and I am so happy that I have the opportunity to come back and be able to really enjoy connecting with you guys. But sometimes you need a break. Sometimes you just have to take a step back and take a little break, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with taking a break from time to time. Consistency is key. Consistency is super, super important, but so is protecting yourself and protecting your creative energy. I talk a lot about, I use a snowball analogy, or I use sports analogies. A big Bills fan, As you guys know, if you're listening to this, Buffalo, we're winning the chip this year. God, I sound like a Cowboys fan. Anywho, when you get injured and you can't play your best, you need to take time to heal. You need to take time to get back into the game. You're working your muscles. Your muscles are getting so sore, you got to take a break. And that's kind of what happened, guys. I have been so busy with working on the Scattered book, which again is out. I can't believe that I'm a freaking published author. It is so cool. Hashtag humble brag. But I'm working on that. I'm working on the beta group I was just telling you about, putting together the information for that, putting the group together, doing advertisements, working a 9 to 5, spending time with the family. It sounds like I'm bitching, and I'm not trying to bitch at all. I am so blessed and so grateful, but sometimes you got to step back. You got to take a break, and it is okay. One of the things we really need to work on, guys, is self-compassion. And it's something that I was in the group today, and one of the guys said, I think that's not something that's exclusive to ADHD. It's not exclusive to people with mental health diagnoses. It's everyone and anyone. People have these struggles, and they are hard on themselves. We need to be a little bit more compassionate for ourselves, and we need to understand that it's okay to take a break. So, to make sure that I don't get burnt out, to make sure that I am able to provide content on a regular basis for you guys, and to make sure that you get to hear my lovely voice once a week, as always, on Wednesdays, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to actually pull back the curtain here so you guys know what's going on. And a lot of podcasters do this. I shouldn't say everyone, because I know there are plenty who are way bigger than I am who definitely don't subscribe to this, but I know some who do. And this is what I'm going to be doing. I am going to be recording some episodes. They're going to be 7 to 10 minutes or so. This one's probably going to exceed that already. And they all may, because I just never shut the hell up. But I'm going to have some content out there for you guys. We're going to cover some really important topics. With that being said, I'm still going to drop special episodes. I know my bills are going to do things that are going to make me excited and depressed. I know wrestling is going to do things that's going to annoy the hell out of me. Can we talk about that John Cena heel turn / going babyface out of nowhere? It was, man, we could do a whole episode on that. There's going to be big life events that are going to happen. But I want to get some stuff in there. I want to be able to connect with you guys. So I'm letting you in on the secret. I'm going to record a batch of episodes. I want to make sure that the content is out there. I want to make sure maybe this makes a difference to someone. Maybe I just love to hear myself talk. But if there's one person out there who really gets something from my content, then I owe it to that person to be consistent on this. So there will be new episodes every week. But we are going to cover live episodes, or I guess episodes with current events will be more of a special occasion thing. This approach is about stability, guys. It's not about perfection. I want this to be a place that you can come to, that you can listen, and that you know that I'm there. I want to be the old reliable. I want to be the voice you listen to when you're feeling down, when you're feeling depressed, or maybe when you're feeling happy. Maybe when you're in a great mood. Maybe I could be the voice that you want to hear. I don't know what that was supposed to be. At first, it was going to be Barry White, and then it ended up sounding more like The Undertaker. So I'll just leave that at that. But maybe, this is about sustainability, guys. I want to be sustainable. It's not going to be perfect. This episode alone, you guys can tell I am all over the place. So I'm going to try to tie this back together, though. This is all about the Scattered brand as a whole, guys. We've been at it for about a year now, and we're starting to see some real movement. We are. The book is out. Scattered, My Journey Through ADD and Self-Discovery. The groups are growing. I now have a Facebook group, a community. If you're listening to this and you're on Facebook, this is a public community. I want you to come and join it. It's Scattered Nation. Guys, this is meant to be something big. I want us all to grow together with this. Yes, I want to be able to have the book do well. I want the groups that I run to go well, the one-on-ones to go well, this podcast, I want to go well. But more so than for personal gain, which obviously I want to be able to do this and say that I did. I'm not going to BS anybody, but this is for the guy and gal who has felt left out their entire life. This is for the kid who's at school and is like, damn, man, I see all my friends getting better grades and I'm working just as hard and I can't get there. This is for the person who's going to college or maybe just finished high school and feels like everybody else has their stuff together. It's for the person like me in their mid-30s who was worried and convinced for so long that their dreams were gone and they were never going to have a chance. It's for the 70-year-old. Shout out, Pop. My dad, Eric Fink, just retired from his job. Congratulations, Pop. But it's for him and for his generation, for anyone who always never felt like they were going to get where they needed to go. Guys, we are not giving up. We took a break. We took a step back. But there are beautiful things happening. And this community is for people who are all over the place, but it's for the people who want to grow and want to succeed. We are in this together, guys. I want this to be our community. So, with that being said, I'm going to start wrapping up for this episode. But here's a couple of things I got to plug. First of all, get on the Scattered newsletter or list. Seriously, there is some cool stuff in there. There's some behind the scenes updates. I'm going to be updating that more often also. You can grab the Scattered newsletter. There's always cool and new fun things going on in there. You can find it at my link tree, linktr.ee/Brian Fink Scattered. I do need to eventually get a website, like a real.com or something, but we're not there yet. There's the Facebook group, the Scattered Nation community on Facebook. Guys, come join it. This is a place to raise each other up. It's a place to feel that sense of community that I'm talking about. It's a place to be open, and it's a place to hang out with me. I'd love to talk with you. One more time, I would be doing myself a disservice if I did not let you know that on Amazon right now, $9.99 only for the ebook, $12.99 nominal fee, $12.99 for the paperback Scattered, My Journey Through ADD and Self-Discovery. Guys, any support is greatly appreciated. If you want to pick that up, that's awesome. But at the end of the day, this is what this is about, man. It's not about never failing, because we're going to fail. It happens. But it's about standing back up. And if you're listening to this right now, I want you to know, whatever your thing is, it's okay to pick it back up and start again. We don't know victory without knowing defeat. And these feet are ready to head out the door. So guys, I will talk to you next week. Take care, stay scattered, and stay connected.